Gaming likes Wanderer, so I can see that happening.
He builds Halberd, he can build Pipe pretty easily, has a way to deal with the skeletons in the early game.
Ooh. Omni Knight though, blocking all that physical damage. Do you guys
at this point, but because the deny mechanic's been taken away, the Kunkka does just fine. The only thing that's sort of annoying for him is the regen fight, just because it's so hard for him to burn out refraction charges.
Perhaps that's part of the reason he's gone for a bottle, and Curry's been spending a lot of time in that mid lane. We'll see whether or not he can get the 6-minute rune.
I think part of the reason why he decided to go for the bottle was so he could play around the power runes, just gank out the side lanes. He doesn't really have a support that can rotate in and get an easy kill from him in mid lane.
Yeah, Witch Doctor and Rubik both kind of, they don't have great amount of kill power solo, right?
Yeah, and Schofield gonna make the rotation down towards bottom.
Hector's quite low. This could be our first blood. Snowball's coming in. He does manage to pick up Hector, but Hector does get burned down. Kaka secures the first blood before he goes down. Old 11 with the Heavenly Grace is actually going to turn and fight Stinger back. Even with the Firefly up, Omni Knight remains unafraid of the flames.
Chris finds the DD rune at bottom lane.
Oh, with the double trap slow. Is he really going to die? Old Chicken is going to be caught here. The Snowball actually went up to the neutrals. Schofield just trying to get closer to Old Chicken, it seems, after the flare, but Old Chicken just can't get far enough away from Whisper with the Ice Shards to be able to finish him off. Whisper starts laying some damage out onto Old 11, but Yi is going to pull him back into the combo here. But they don't really have the damage to threaten this.
They want to go on Dark right now.
3 levels of the heal, and now they're going to be able to get the slowdown onto Dark. A fresh Snowball is up. Nice shots. He's got 1 or 2 left, but the cast just perfectly sent out at the last moment.
And a very good Torrent at the same time. Otherwise, probably would have gotten the extra hit onto the Witch Doctor to get the kill.
Vince maxed out. It's so hard to challenge this hero, and Whisper is actually staying in this lane right now, as they're going to be able to catch Dark, who's trying to protect his tower, gets the vision up, but immediately Infamous kill him, make sure they get the bounty runes, and now Whisper's going to rotate over. He waits until they've secured the bounty runes first, and it looks like he may have just gotten 3 for his team, almost killing Kaka as well, but a fast reaction from Kaka that TP out. Whisper knows the damage wouldn't come fast enough.
And they did swap the lanes out. During that entire time,
it's out from Impetus. The smoke up, the first big maneuver here from Keen Gaming, looking for a successful move to shut down Hector once again. They have done their research. They know exactly how Infamous likes to be able to play, and that is stacking the best game possible for Hector. And with a rotation like this, they've secured at least 1 death on him, and no rotations from Infamous. It looks like they're just going to leave Hector out to dry potentially, as Stinger kind of rotates over, but Hector is going to be caught by another X marks the spot, and he just stops moving. He knows his life is forfeit, and it's all space as Whisper tries to take down that bottom tier 1.
That is such a nice rotation because they see that Schofield is low in mid and he's fighting Old Chicken. They know he's not going to TP in. Whisper just TP'd
Wraith King, but they'll also, all that space that was given to the Enchantress to take that tower, they just even things out. Telekinesis toss back there is going to be able to lasso on Kaka, but not actually pulling him to the TA for fear of a boat coming in. And Chris Luck trying to, oh no, there's a sentry already placed, so immediately gets stunned up. Whisper's now in trouble. Nature's Attendant trying to save him. The snowball back into the team.
Oh, it's going to hit the boat.
There, and the Ultra has the melting. He punches up in the air, but they all just get wiped in the river. Infamous completely misread that situation and bleed out here. Get the ops.
Oh, bottom lane.
Dark actually kills one as well. Oh, the melt missed there. An Old Chicken dances away into the trees. I don't think Chris Luck really thought he could get the kill there. And oh dear. He may be caught. The Tuss is coming in, trying to save the day. Ice Shards, okay, that's in the wrong direction. A little odd, but Chris Luck's going to turn and try and fight Yi with Coco's Rum as well as the Spirit Vessel. He is going to be able to snowball into the neutrals, but again, Keen Gaming just bringing the extra heroes here to be able to take the fight, ensuring that they will bring down Infamous every single time they meet these heroes. They know that Hector's too busy farming, that as long as they 5-man, they'll be able to take any fight against Infamous. Now they're going to be able to catch Whisper as well with the Spirit Vessel, preventing a lot of that heal. The early pickup from Yi, just a smart read of this game and how to be able to dismantle Infamous.
And Infamous, it feels like they're rushing their moves. Going on a PA in that position, Bad Rider that's hitting neutrals, Hector trying to push out this top lane because he knows that somebody has to.
that could not have been a more beautiful read. The sucker punch from Kaka as he'd stolen that one away. He's even going to be able to get Nature's Attendant. Surprising that Whisper is still alive even through that Spirit Vessel. That Yi just said, oh, that's the kill, and ran to look for more. Now he has to come back to make sure they finish the job. Whisper finally dies.
Did take quite a bit, and that's going to open up some space, but it never feels good having to trade deaths for space. And she might not entirely be wrong if you just look at the sheer lack of disables that they have for him.
X marks the spot on Schofield. No snowball, and he's going to be caught in disable after disable. The snowball is going to come a bit too late unless the ice shards can separate the two, but there's just another X marks the spot.
Again, they just have to trade deaths for space. What they're really trying to do is divert them away from the towers right now, Cap.
And they are kind of doing that. They've only lost 2.
He's going to run into the BKB TA. This might be the worst target for them to run into.
TA is going to be able to get off the BKB, jumps into the back line, but there is going to be saved from the Omni Knight. Kaka's going to be okay for now until big punch from Schofield to be able to finish him off. Schofield will be sacrificed in turn as the paralyzing cat slowing down both
Hector's here now.
And Whisper, but they're going to show up. And you get the stun on Old 11. Look at that damage coming out from this Enchantress. Heavenly Grace won't save you, my friend. The Omni Knight falls. And Chris Luck, look at him be able to load out the next hero, Old Chicken. He needs a target to be able to jump away to, and he's got one in Yi, but a big shot from the Impetus, it does miss. The Tusk, snowballing in, ice shards forward, the Raid Fire Blast nails the PA. Can they overwhelm him? They're
what a dive this is.
And this is a dive that will be able to win the fight.
And they're going to surround this PA right now. Ulted up by the Bat Rider, nowhere for her to go.
Absolutely nowhere. Jumps over to the Kunkka, but they had the ice shards well in place to be able to block
They're going
her
to take
out.
this tower
That
too.
Is 4 dead, and yeah, tier 2 is going to fall just like that.
And Infamous has answered the question. All they needed was that one team fight. They didn't get a
out of it, but they're going to be a little slow to arrive as Kaka does manage to get the telekinesis, has a Ray Fire Blast to be able to get the chain stun.
They're committing to this fight.
They don't really want to jump Hector right away. They're not going to overly commit into this reincarnation. They finish him up and then start retreating, especially with that Heavenly Grace on Old Chicken, allowing him to back away from these slows pretty easily. The X marks the spot, allows him to be able to jump back in, but the toss snowball and actually bought the time, and now the lasso on Old Chicken fades away nice and fast from the Heavenly Grace, but there goes that on the ultimate. It will be able to buy some time with the pure damage coming out for the Enchantress, doing so much to Old Chicken, he actually has to back away. And without the Old Chicken, they're lacking on damage. Infamous knows that. They're just going to march forward, catch whatever heroes they can. That's only going to be the Omni Knight for now. It's Infamous say, great, fantastic, we got a tier 2. We didn't lose the team fight. Let's back up, control the map again.
That is a very...
Over. They will have a fight though. Keen, nice snowball coming out. Schofield gonna be able to save Whisper, but can he actually get him out in time? The torrent, the boat, almost enough damage, and Yi is able to get the final swing. Now a stolen lasso coming out from Kaka as he does manage to grab Chris Luck, taking away a lot of that BKB timing, and Infamous know that with Whisper gone, they can no longer take this fight confidently. They're gonna try and retreat, make sure they don't lose any more heroes. Schofield will manage to slide away with that Blink Dagger.
Roshan is up though, and they're pinging in that area. Old Chicken already going to start this for his team. Enchantress doesn't have buyback yet, and with no lasso on the board, Infamous might be a little bit more reluctant to take this fight. There's no BKBs.
The
Hector
boat
just going to run in.
About to come back in. Look at that. Chris Luck immediately.
They found the back line.
What a snowball on Old 11 and Kaka controlling him up. The telekinesis toss back does help get some control, but it's not good enough as Stinger flying over them. On the side, we do have, they're trying to chase away this toss as best as possible.
Oh, the melt strike.
But Hector, melt strike after melt strike. Chris Luck being able to bring down Dark. Again, now Old 11, Schofield's trying to get away, still away from that X marks the spot, but look at him now, he's taunting, he's saying, you can't finish me up, boyo. I've got the Walrus Punch, that's the touch that Infamous need to claim Roshan.
And now this half HP Roche is just theirs for free. I mean, Infamous is just thoroughly outplaying Keith.
Luck, not joining him too much, may get a shot or two. Just to be able to, oh no, he's going to jump forward immediately, take out Kaka, popping his BKB, looking for his next target. The Heaven's Halberd is going to be able to buy some time for Dark, but not long enough as he just gets two shots
level
right
25
away.
talent.
That's a double kill for Chris Luck with the Melt Strike, getting the bashes in. Omni Knight finally forced to be able to throw out his ultimate, but now he's being pulled back and all that pure damage. Triple kill for Chris Luck. He looks for his next target. The boat coming in. He's going to take his time, backing up. He has the Blink Dagger coming back in. Old Chicken does manage to jump in and finish off Schofield, but another Heaven's Halberd onto Chris Luck, stalling up this damage. Old Chicken tries to throw the daggers after him, but this Templar Assassin with the refraction.
They're going for Megas right now.
Tanky, and they're just going to go for the Megas. They're going to force reaction out of Keen Gaming. They say, you have to fight right now. Ain't a 3 versus 5, or Megas is ours.
And they've already taken the top racks with the skeletons, and bottom shortly to follow. 33 minutes in, they've taken Megas.
Because of the X, got a free jump on to the Kunkka, and just like that, they managed to get the Megas, and now Old 11, he gets executed quickly on the spot. Yi slowed down, paralyzed the cast bounce between the two of them, though, with the BO1 on top of it. Chris Luck does take a large share of this damage. He does have the Aegis, though, and he's okay with this, especially if they can kill Old Chicken Impetus after Impetus, coming in from Whisper. Finally able to finish off the PA. She buys back, but King Gaming stuck inside their face, and Hector says, that's where I want to go. I want to go all the way into the fountain. I want to find some more kills, but he knows he may have just overstepped himself a little bit. They do have the snowball. Now they jumped outside of fountain. Hector's really started fight. Quickly taking out the PA. Thanks to Whisper, laying out the damage. King Gaming are forced into the fountain once again, and that is GG. Gaming called a GG, and Infamous make it past the best of ones.
Unbelievable. South America, you have your champions. They have secured themselves a top 12 berth at this international.